It's Sway in the morning.
Only on Shade 45.
Few people that I look up to that work on our channel, the good folks over there at MTV, you know, and one of them is sitting right next to me, Dyrdek. Did I say it correctly, man?
That was Dyrdek.
Dyrdek.
Yep.
Did you get that a lot?
Non-stop, but I just let people live. All these years into it, when there's like Dyrdek, dry deck, I just let it go, man. I don't even try anymore.
Yeah. Hey, man, you know, and that's one of the things I like about you, because I watch your show. You know, I watch you on. I watched it from Rob and Big from the early days. I'm looking forward to watching. How you say ridiculousness?
Ridiculousness.
Yeah, which looks like a crazy ass show. And then I've been watching the Street League Championship, Fantasy Factory, all these different platforms that you created for yourself. One thing that always, this will be my only kiss ass moment, by the way, but one thing that always reigns true is that, man, you seem like you're the same person on camera that you are off camera. How did you, was that hard to maintain with all this success for you?
Not really. I think I've always been grounded, and I didn't crack till I was way older.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean.
point.
Rob Big didn't even come on till I was like 30. You know,
good point.
You know, but for me, all this opportunity, and I'm driven by creating, not by money, or so it's sort of. I've been given all this opportunity. I get so excited about the whole thing, and it just keeps expanding and getting bigger and bigger. So it's humbling, Yeah,
very humbling. And your business mind. I want to talk about the Street League Championships because it's something I watch, and I think that kid Nigel is just ridiculous. But I also watch because, at first I think when you think back at the legacy of MTV, a few names come to mind. Kurt Loder. Yeah, all right, give Kurt Loder a round of applause, all right, okay? You think about Downtown Judy Brown, right? Remember her? You remember her? All right, you think of Carson Daly. You have to think of Carson Daly. And now you think of you, Rob, of the people who probably pimped that system the best and deserves a round of applause.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody's made more money out of MTV than you.
There's not a chance anyone's even come close.
Yeah, right.
real talk.
Real talk, right?
It's like the fantasy. Ron Big blew up so big, and I said, look, I can't do this anymore. I don't want people to think this is what I do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a businessman, and when I created Fantasy Factory, I said, it's basically a commercial for all my brands, and then I own all the integration, so I'm able to basically, it's a giant platform for me to promote all these companies that I own.
It's crazy, and then you still get paid off the show too.
And the highest paid dude at the network. You won't even know that.
High five, dog. I'm so far down at the bottom of the list, and I'm probably the number. I don't know. Let me see. Let me got Snooki. We got people. Can you name? But and I think it's something to be said for that. Same way that you have. I liken you, especially to the skateboard world and beyond, to in terms of your business savvy and sense, to those of Jay-Z. In the music business. And 50 Cent, Baby from Cash Money, all these guys have taken their art and created all these platforms. Who are some of the younger dudes coming up you think that you paved the way for in that sense?
Well, for the sport of skateboarding as a whole, I'm just trying to open that door to the mainstream. These guys already make millions, but I want them to make 10, 20 million. When I first turned pro when I was 16, I sold one board at Christmas and I got a $2 check. You know what I mean? And so I had to cash that because I need that's a couple drinks, you know? So for me, it's now, someone like Nigel Houston, he wins the championship this week. He's the first professional skateboarder to win $1 million off just contests alone, not including any of his endorsements, and kind of what I did in creating Street League is applying all the traditional values that make regular sports great, but to skateboarding, so anyone can tune in and watch and follow it and get excited about it. And really, the difference with skateboarders is they're half rock star, half athlete. The same way they look putting it down in the arena live on ESPN, they look when they go out to the club that night. That's not like any other sport in the world that's as much of a lifestyle. So to me, it's just the beginning, and not only that, I'm going to lay down the foundation and build skate parks all over this world to ensure that new skateboarders keep coming along and new fans, and the sport just gets bigger and bigger.
The thing that about you first, before you even came to MTV, you already walked in with credibility. That's how you sustain, I think, at MTV. If they don't make you, and you came in already, you brought things to the table, you could sustain. Not many people do, though, man.
Yeah, but you want to know, I also came, not only did I have that, but I wrote I write every episode.
Yes.
So I create it completely. So it also, now they trust me in anything that I do, and they know how hard that I work to make sure that the product's good, you know. And as much as it seems like I'm just running around being crazy with Big Homie and the Mini Horse, I was like conceptualizing, creating every single episode and watching it cut 30 times before it went. So when it comes to doing, you know, getting attacked by tigers and sharks and all this crazy stuff on that show, there's still a mythology that's put behind it that's given it success, and they know that's from how much work I put in it.
Okay, do you think it takes more work for you to create all these platforms, all this, you know, years of, you know, owning the integration, all, you know, writing up the episodes, doing everything you've done to get to this point? Or would it take more work to teach Lil Wayne how to ride a skateboard properly? Which job is harder?
Well, let me just tell you this. Number one, he came to the Fantasy Factory and was like, okay, I just want to build this exact thing in Miami. Okay. Right? We're like, okay, well, you know, maybe you should build like this exact thing. Same office, same everything. I'm like, well, you know, like, let's do your own, you know? And back then, he could barely push. And now he's come so far because, you know, it's like he's doing the tour, he does a show, finds a local skate park and puts it down, and now he's getting like good really quick.
Oh, is he?
You know what I mean? So for us as a skateboarding world, because to us, Lil Wayne's already the end all be all.
Yeah. So
for him to embrace, not just like, you know, most people embrace like the skateboard look, they wear the shoes, they wear the clothes, not like getting good at actually skateboarding, you know. And you know, I just Twittered this morning just because it just blew my mind that it's in USA Today. It's an article, Lil Wayne all stitched up after skateboard accident. You know,
that's paying dues.
You know what I mean? And then he Twittered, thanks for all the love, but like, that ain't gonna be the first or the last time I fall that hard. That's what you got to do to get good. Like, and we were just like, I mean, like to our nation of skateboarders, we're yeah, you know what I mean?
He's
it's
real.
Like, it's amazing for us. You know?
People accept him now. I think initially people were a little leery about, okay, is he just trying to, you know, jump into this culture? But he really has a love for it, man.
Yeah, man. Like, it's one thing to dress like it and talk about it. It's another thing to do the actual sport, because it is really difficult and it's dangerous, as you can see from the 9 stitches in his forehead. Okay, now Justin Bieber. So, I mean, how much money you think he owes Ryan Sheckler for just kind of biting his style? What do you think? Well, my whole thing is like, I tell Bieber, like, let me manage your money, okay? You're going to be the first celebrity to have a mansion on the moon. Like, you need to go next level. You need to be like Michael Jackson times 10,000. You need to drive around in like the first like flyable boat car, like just stuff that's so out there. You know, he's like, oh God, you got to do it. Tell me what I should do, you know? That's your Bieber. Give me your Bieber impersonation. What is it? Look, when we shot the episode, all his handlers were like, we need to know exactly what you're going to get him to do. And I know he's crazy, right? Yeah. I could tell him to do anything. But I said, I'm not going to do nothing. Like, whatever he wants to do, like, whatever. And then when he got in there, I'm like, jump the go-kart into the foam pit. Try to give up. Like, he was just going crazy. Because anything I said, he tried to do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I knew that he would just go crazy. And they're like, get a helmet on him. And he's like, I don't want to put a helmet on. I'm like, good enough. I'm like, you want to wear a helmet? He's like, I don't want to. Good enough for me. All right, let's go, Bieber. And then everybody stopped. You put a helmet on and we're shutting this down. And he had to put a helmet on and do it. But it's like, he's a wily kid, man. He's a cool kid, so down to earth, you wouldn't even know it. Man, congrats.